Joining us now, Kansas Senator Roger Marshall. Happy New Year, Senator Marshall. Thanks for coming on. I am told, get your take on this, that Chuck Schumer wants to have a lot of votes in the early new year. He wants to vote on Build Back Better. He wants to vote on the filibuster. I guess he wants to vote on anything AOC tells him to vote on. What's your take on this? Schumer has threatened these votes before unsuccessfully.
Yeah, Larry, Happy New Year to you and all your listeners as well. I think that the Democrats are pretty desperate right now. They had a very bad end to the last year, and they're trying to get beyond that. They're trying to find some type of victory. I'd love to congratulate you that we've killed Build Back Better. We'll probably talk about that some more. I think he's using the votes as threats, and we'll see where we go. But right now, he doesn't have the votes on either one of them. The filibuster issue, think about this. Describe the word hypocrisy, and that would be our Democrat friends. Just 4 years ago, 28 Democrats signed a letter that they were against ending the filibuster. The biggest difference between then and now is Republicans controlled all three branches of the government, and now they control it, so they want to get rid of the filibuster. I think America's going to see the hypocrisy.
Well, I agree with you. Senator Sinema is probably even harder line on messing with the filibuster than Senator Manchin. But I think Senator Manchin is okay because Ted Cruz let a lot of the nominations go through. I think that was the hang up there. I don't think do you hear any groundswell for this, election reform, democratic, nationalizing, federalizing elections? I mean, that's what the filibuster is all about, isn't it?
Exactly. They think that they would have to get rid of the filibuster so they could pass some type of new election law on a 50-vote basis. But listen, that is a law that's a solution in search of a problem. It's unconstitutional to federalize the elections. Look, Republicans are for making it easier to vote and harder to cheat. Some of the states have modernized their election laws. I think they've done a good job. I think they've made it easier to vote and harder to cheat in those states. No one yet has showed me a big problem with any of the state laws.
Just, we're always short of time, especially New Year's, but last part here, Senator, on the Build Back Better. I mean, why? We got it done. We got it stopped last year. That was wonderful. You're right. It's still alive. But honestly, you think Manchin's going to give up? You think Sinema's going to give up? You think Hassan and some of the other moderates who are hiding behind Manchin are going to... I mean, tell me your honest opinion. Where's this thing going to go? And is there going to be a vote this month?
Well, there may be a vote, but I doubt it. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I still think Joe Manchin is going to represent the people of West Virginia who did not send him here to build a radical socialized government, right? I think that he's from a more conservative state. And I want to draw your attention to an op-ed in the Washington Post this past weekend that basically challenged Joe Manchin's integrity. I've known Joe Manchin for 5 years. He's always been a man of his word, a man of integrity. And if the progressives continue to push him, they're going to push him right out of the Democrat Party and into the Republican Party.
Who wrote that, Senator? You know who wrote that?
Yeah, I do. Congresswoman Jayapal, who I have respect for, but she's certainly leading that progressive.
No, I'm rooting for her because you are so right. That kind of attitude will push him right into the GOP, and you're going to welcome him, right? You're going to welcome him.
With open arms. He's, like I said, a man of integrity. He's conservative in so many ways. The Democrat Party has left Joe Manchin.
You betcha. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Much more to come. Thanks very much, Senator.